George Carlin fan! The SOB is here! Stay tuned, because the SOB is continuing, reacting to George Carlin dubbing Thomas the Tank Engine, coming up right now! Lots of you requested it, and the SOB is here to deliver! But before the SOB begins this reaction, the SOB wants to give a huge shout out to Cool657 for originally requesting this. For this time, the SOB is gonna be reacting to George Carlin dubbing Thomas the Tank Engine Volume 4. Alright, George Carlin fans, let's find out if this volume is more hilarious than the previous volumes. So without further ado, let this reaction begin.
Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor.
He could eat a whole bowl of alphabet soup and then vomit up the vowels and consonants separately. He could speak 7 languages, but unfortunately he was disliked in all those countries.
Quack, quack, you go. Sounds like you'd an egg laid. Now wheesht and let an engine sleep.
If you can't learn the language,
Replied Duck.
it's about time you got the fuck outta here. Never mind, Grandpa. We're only young once. Well, you'd better mind. Unless you want to end up like Smudger. Oh, Grandpa, whatever happened? He was crushed to death by a giant neon dildo.
It's risky, but we must help the passengers. Passengers are urgent, agreed Duck.
Even that interesting fellow who stands on the corner all day displaying his penis.
What?
Here is Daisy, the diesel rail car, who has come to help while Thomas is indisposed.
I really don't care.
Said the engines.
Does she fuck? Now you're talking. Die in a fire, bourgeois scum.
Said Daisy.
I wouldn't go home with you if you had 6 dicks.
He hated it. All the cars were laughing and singing at him.
Eat, bite, fuck, suck, nibble, gobble, chew. Finger fuck, hair pie, dick, cunt, screw. Hooray! Bat fuck, blow me.
Growled Diesel. The signalman ran up. Hello, Thomas, he said. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for an antique lamp sticking out of a clown's ass.
Said Thomas. I wish I could sail to faraway lands, sighed Duck.
What the fuck is so special about being a sailor?
Answered Percy. Duck still had his dreams.
What?
Sir Topham Hatt was building
A home for retarded people who want to work their way into the community. Not in my backyard.
said Duck indignantly. The bus growled as he gazed at the happy passengers.
Here's another segment of the population that ought to be locked into portable toilets and set on fire.
He grumbled.
Doesn't anybody take a fucking walk anymore? Say, Justin,
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
how's that science project coming along? Fuck you, Dad, you simple-minded prick. Mind your own business and pass the Fruit Loops.
Oh, yes, I like children.
Explained Trevor.
No.
If he had become a Catholic priest, he could have spent 30 or 40 years blowing all the little boys he wanted,
Replied Thomas.
and no one would have said a word.
Bill and Ben are tank engine twins.
Twins who eat each other's feces.
Help, Thomas, help! We're glad to see you, called the children.
Believe me, all the George Lucas magic in Hollywood is not going to change the unfortunate genetic configurations on the faces of these children, said Thomas. Do the world a favor, keep these unfortunate youngsters indoors, out of public view. Duke puffed and roared as though he was pushing the whole train's weight before him. The noise echoed everywhere. Move up, motherfucker, said Duke. Take up the slack.
Every time he met another engine, he would say, I want to fish. But they all had the same answer. Engines don't go fishing.
Fucking cunt dork. Everyone enjoyed watching the game. I don't care how rough it is, anytime you're running around a field waving a stick, you're engaged in a faggoty college activity, said the driver. Period. The elephant and his keeper were soon reunited, but Henry was most upset. The other day I was thinking of how many peanuts elephants owe us, grumbled Henry. Personally, I'm down about 23 or 24 bags. Passengers were furious. They told everyone what a bad railway it was. Listen, buddy, grumbled Duncan, buy a fucking bicycle.
Toby and Percy were sent to help and came as quickly as they could.
I'm never too busy that I can't stop to enjoy someone else's suffering,
exclaimed Toby.
I'm looking for a little entertainment. To me, traffic accidents are one more form of entertainment.
Oh, damn.
Sir Topham Hatt was having breakfast. The butler came in.
Tonight we have the marinated bat nipples on a bed of lightly sautéed panda assholes.
What?
Honey, did he say bat nipples or cat nipples? I'm allergic to bat nipples,
said Sir Topham Hatt.
I think I might go with the free-range penguin dick. Or the deep dish moose balls.
Of course you would.
How
You
about
won't
you?
like the penguin.
How the fuck should I know?
The station master says I can ask you to take the children home.
If you put the needs of children first, you're going to wind up with way too many diapers and lollipops and not nearly enough bongs and condoms,
said Percy. I had decided to send Douglas back and keep you.
If you have twins, a good idea is to sell one of them,
said Sir Topham Hatt.
What the fuck, you got two? Why not pick up a few dollars?
It's time we had another race. I reckon I could beat you now. Thomas let off steam loudly.
Get off the streets and find work, motherfucker,
he hissed fiercely.
A man was shouting at Tom Tipper. You've got to come back to Sir Topham Hatt's office. He needs you to sign some important papers right away. Fine by me, replied Tom Tipper. But can I at least jerk off? I waited all day.
There was Bertie waiting at the traffic lights.
Apparently you have to pay attention even at the red lights. I thought surely they were for resting,
said Bertie.
You know, drive a little, rest a little, drive a little, rest a little. Seemed that way to me. Guess not.
Next morning, Bill and Ben peeped into the yard. There were no cars for them, but they didn't mind that. Teasing Gordon would be much better fun.
Don't forget, we're big enough to give you a good fucking and small enough to smile while we're doing it,
said Ben. The conductor will tell us in a minute. They waited and waited, but the conductor didn't come. Beep, beep, beep. Where's the conductor? Whistled Thomas.
I will personally go to his house and beat the shit out of him.
Never trust domeless engines, said a voice from somewhere behind him. They aren't respectable.
Is that the only thing these voices ever tell paranoid guys to do?
Grunted Gordon.
Doesn't a voice tell a guy to take out his dick on the merry-go-round?
Oh.
Actually, some guys do take out their dicks on the merry-go-round, but usually it's their own idea.
What the fuck? Okay, everyone, I gotta be real with y'all. I thoroughly enjoyed Volume 4 of this. Oh, I really hope the other volumes are more funnier than this one. If you like this reaction video, give me a like, give me a sub, and make sure to spread the word of my channel to your loved ones and to your friends. And as always, the SOB will return with more reactions, so make sure to stay tuned. And if you have a request, let me know in the comment section. I will read it, and I will consider it. Until next time, my amazing fans and viewers, the SOB is out. Peace.